Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, March the 17th. In Wales, we're now allowed to meet another family in the garden or go out for a walk together. So, but we have to stay local, still within the 5 miles. So I've come over to Bill's place today, Cwm Celyn, and we're going to do a walk, which I'll tell you about a little bit later. I've got a steep climb in front of me up to get to the top of Kitey Mountain, and we'll come back for a chat later. Bill, where are you going? I did say to him, let's not go off-road today. Typical. He's jogging. Fucking hell. Oh. I know, I've been up there with Bill and with Bob. Right, we've stopped. Hang on, I got just on the lens. We've stopped for a breather because Bill's idea of getting there quickly is to go straight up the side of the mountain. No path, through the forest, thick bracken.
Was it 60 degrees somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know. I've had to stop at least 3 times, so I'm panting like a 62-year-old. I am 62, so
and a bit,
yeah. I've got a lot of lockdown lumber to get rid of, and I suppose he's making me get rid of it. But
you'll thank me after.
I will, yeah. Our walk today has got a little bit of historical stuff with it. It is basically an exercise walk, but we're going also to see a monument called the Dogstone. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but it's a round trip of about 7 miles, just over.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Just, yeah, about
7 or 8.
7 or 8. So that's within our limits, hopefully. Because once we get up on top of this, Bill done some B-roll looking across the valley as I'm speaking to show you exactly where we are. I'll put that up now. It's quite steep, and I think how high is Kitey Mountain, Bill? 500 and...
Yeah, 540.
540 is it? I thought it was about 574, but I'm not totally sure. I think the Mynydd Farteg, where the Dogstone is 540 something. So
yeah, very similar, I think.
Yeah, Kitey Mountain hasn't got a trig point on it. I've been up there many years ago with a friend, and it's a big flat plateau. and you can't really, there isn't a defined point as the highest point. There's a lot of little tumps up there. Oh, we got a couple of kites above us, Bill.
Oh, aye, there is too.
Yeah.
There was a pair over at the
But
outside.
yeah, it's a flat plateau with really no defined sort of highest bit. But then we go on to the ridge where there is a trig point on Mynydd Farteg, which is slightly lower. And then the Dogstone is about 200 meters away from that. So anyway, we've had a breather. The mountain behind us, I don't know whether you can see, is straight up. And the only way, as Yaz would say, is the only way is up. That's where we've got to go. So, no B-roll, let's go.
Right, press record on yours so that we get the sound, just because I might not get sound on this.
You've got to point it, haven't you?
Huh?
You've got to point it. You've got to point it.
Right, get it between us and point it up. Put it on the floor, point it up. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so just basically so we got the sound. Because I'll keep the sound. This won't pick up, this won't. Right. So have you got record on?
Maybe 2 meters apart. Make like we're a little way apart. You know my missus is like.
2 meters! We stopped for a breather. How long are your arms? It's the orange and green gang anyway. That's a nice jacket, Bill. Where did you get that from?
I haven't got mine on yet, mate.
Fucking hell, how long are
You ready now?
Fucking hell. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready, take 2.
You got the sound, huh?
Right.
Okay, we've stopped for a breather. We're 3 miles in. It's windy as hell up here. Behind us is Coity Mountain. It's got a really Welsh name, but I can't pronounce it. Twan something Gorion. I'll put the name up on you for you to see. But to our left, you can see the coast down to the Bristol Channel. Looking in the distance, it's very, very. There looks to be like a sea fog down on the coast there.
Looks like it.
Yeah, to the right, we got great views of the Brecon Beacons, Penavon, Corndy, and just see a little bit of cribbing on the right-hand side of it.
Yeah,
there.
very clear today.
Yeah, very clear. But it's very windy. It's a bit. The sun is trying to poke its way through the clouds up there, quite high clouds. So we've decided. Coity behind us, we actually walked past it. There's a track just behind you that we carried on walking. So what we're going to do now is we're going to follow this track down, take a left when it dips down, go up onto Mynydd Farteg, find the Dogstone, and then come back up onto Coity because we'll be able to see the path there. And then we'll also be able to see down into Blaenavon. And while we're there up on the Coity, I'll give you a bit of a talk about the geology of the mountain that we're actually on, because we're in South Wales coalfield country, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Lots and lots of coalfields around here. So, which was
Well, there ain't now, but they used to be.
no, there ain't now, but there was then. And the coal was developed, I think, 630 million years ago.
Oh, not long then.
No, I think they call it Carboniferous. Carboniferous, yeah, the Carboniferous period or something like that. Anyway, we're going to have a sausage roll. Bill's got a sausage roll. I've got one in my bag as well. And I've also got a treat for you a bit later on.
Ooh.
To do with...
Don't tell everybody.
No. to do with the coal mines. Well, it's there is a connection.
You haven't brought me a lump of coal, have you?
I am brought you a lump of
Oh,
coal, no.
God.
But it's to do with... it's a sort of memory from when I was a child.
I wouldn't mind a miner's lamp.
It's not a miner's
No.
lamp. So think cheaper, think cheaper.
Ooh.
And it's something to eat actually.
Oh, even better.
Mm.
Now we talking my language.
Yeah, he likes his food, that does Bill. Right, I'm going to have a drink and a sausage roll and we'll come back to you later.
Yep.
Yeah, they were right. The trig point, you can just see the top of the trig point there. We've walked about 400 yards. It's a pile of stones. And if you can see in the distance, Bill has just reached the Dogstone. I'm going to have to look for a bit of shelter to have a chat, so perhaps we'll come back to these stones and have a sit down. What a fantastic view, looking down onto the coast. Looking over towards the British and up over towards Brynethel. So this is very local as the crow flies from where I used to live. And here we are, the Dogstone, dedicated to Carlo, a red setter who accidentally got shot in, I think it was 1856. I'll have a little look now. We found it then, Bill.
Yeah, we got it in the end.
There we go. No, accidentally shot on August the 12th, 1864. Bill is still doing some video. Are you doing video now, Bill? He's doing photographs of the drift mine, which is down below us, yeah?
Yeah, it's down under by here.
Down under by here. Down under by here, that's Welsh, boy, isn't it? Down under by here. Which is next to Big Pit.
Well, sort of.
Yeah. Where we are to our left, Coity Mountain. Underneath where we're sat at the moment is all drift mines and things. I think they called it the pennant measures. Pennant measures.
You said enough for them, didn't you?
Yeah, is the traditional name for sedimentary rock of the South Wales coalfield. So, and all through this area for miles to my left as you go west, coalfields. But if you are coming to Blaenavon, check out Big Pit, because it is now a national coal mining museum. And when the time is right, and if you want to, you can go down the pit in the cage and go and see how they worked. Wouldn't be very good for me because I'm claustrophobic. How about you, Bill?
I don't think I'd fancy it particularly, no.
No?
To be honest.
Yeah, they make cheese down there of all things. I think one of the cheese producers.
It's a good place to store it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a particular, because it's cold down there. There are, I think there's a Blaenavon cheese company, if I remember right, and I think they've got a storage unit in Big Pit itself. Because I know one of these, these festivals, food festivals I've been to, I've seen them there. No battery's got to come back now. Yeah, coal bearing, I think that's what the Latin for carboniferous.
Swing left.
Was.
Come to Daddy.
Oh, I can see it, Bill, there it is.
Yeah, coming into land.
Coming in. So if I just turn this around, you shall see him. There he is, he's whizzing in. Wheels landing. I hope he's done some video that I can show you folks. I'm getting followed by a drone. Perhaps they think I'm outside the 5 Mile Bridge, I don't know. Big Brother's watching me. Can you hear him? He's there somewhere. Where is he? He's over my... Ah! There he is. Just at the side of my hat, look. See? Just sort of for there. Hang on. There he is. Yeah. Big Brother. Real strange thing today, when we were over the Dogstone, I could smell chips. And I said to Bill, I can smell chips. No, he said. So we walked about another 400 yards. He said, I can smell them chips as well. And for about half a mile or more, all we could smell was like fat frying or something like that, you know, that sort of smell. And then it disappeared. But in the last 5 minutes, I've turned around and I can smell it again. So when Bill comes down, I'm going to ask him, can he smell it? So the wind is coming from this direction. So I would assume that it's something either in Blaenavon or one of the factories just near the heritage site. I know there's a brewery down there, but I don't know what else is down there. There might be a cheese factory. I think I've said the cheese factory. But there must be something that cooks food. I know there's Tulare Foods down in Cwmtulare, but the wind is going in the wrong direction. Because I can definitely smell it. It's like chips. It's like a fish shop. Or a chip shop, I should say. I once asked somebody up in North Wales where the fish shop was. And they gave me directions, and when I got there it was actually a fish shop and not a chip shop. So the fish shop was shut as well. So come on then, Bill. Here he goes. We are about 3 miles from home now, so off 3 miles from Bill's home, because I'm parked about 400 yards from Bill's house. He's got a nice pond, which you would have seen at the beginning, Cwmcelyn Ponds. I can just see between the two turbines there's a helicopter in the distance going up towards Mynydd James. So there you go. There's Bill. Can you smell the chips again?
I can, I
yeah.
There's something.
I just said to the people out in YouTube land, I can smell chips again. And we could smell them over by the Dogstone, couldn't we?
Either that or there's something seriously wrong with the pair of us.
That's looking down towards Bill's house, Cwmcelyn Pond. Our friend Bob lives just to the right of the pond. So we're probably about a mile and a bit from home. I just stand up. Oh, a mile and a bit from Bill's home. This is Mynydd Milfrain up in the valley. Mynydd James up to our right. We are heading down towards the pond down there. You can actually see that absolutely gorgeous sky. If I wasn't so knackered, we'd stay up here for sunset because there's great views over towards the main Brecon Beacons. So, but we came up through these trees. But we're not going back through these trees, are we, Bill?
No.
Straight up, he said. Let's go straight up. And it's pretty steep, as you can see. So we are heading down towards these trees, and there's a little bit of a quarry there on the side of the mountain, and a track through these houses across to the pond. In my car home, have a soak in the bath, I think. So hope you've enjoyed our day out. Have you enjoyed it?
Excellent. Very nice.
Yeah, we have. We had a great time. Local, stay local.
Yeah, exactly.
It was stay local, wasn't it?
It was.
Mynydd Coeti is the highest point between Blaenau-Gwent's highest point. It's also Torfaen's highest point because the mountain is split between the two valleys and boroughs. Some lovely light over there on Pen y Fan, or on the side of the hill to the side of it, whose name I can't remember now, Bill. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you again. Bye bye. Do you want to say bye bye, Bill? Say bye bye, Bill.
Bye bye, Bill.
Bye bye, Bill. All the best.